Hello. Earlier you saw a video telling you the facts and the reason why I think network marketing and health and wellness are such important industry sectors to be involved in. Now I thought I'd tell you my personal story and tell you a little bit more about why I've taken this route. I already had a very successful career in marketing and branding and ran my own consultancy. I was involved in sustainability, which was really important to me and a subject close to my heart. And I'd become the Sustainability Ambassador for the Southwest, for the Chartered Institute of Marketing. I gave a lot of I ran workshops, I gave talks, so that was all going great. But there were two main reasons really that made me rethink where I was heading. The first one was I'd already been taking supplements for myself for several years at that stage. We're going back about 7 years now, so 15 years ago I started taking supplements. The reason I did that was that I always believed in preventative health. I always felt that we should do everything we can to keep ourselves healthy rather than wait for something to go wrong and then try to fix it. I also had a family history with cancer on one side of the family, heart disease on the other, and we know that those diseases are lifestyle related diseases, so they stem from a gradual increase of free radicals, so gradual sort of cell being affected, and I felt that this was something I wanted to work against as much as I could. I was doing a lot of other things as well to keep myself healthy. This was just one step in many. But I'd been using the products that were manufactured by USANA Health Sciences, always had fantastic results with them. I had got married in those years, I had 2 children, that all went swimmingly. I kept incredibly healthy considering I was running my own business, working very hard, having young children, we moved house, a whole lot of things came together. Anyway, so health was important to me and keeping ourselves healthy was important, so it always made sense to me. That side was easy. But then the other side was the business side. I loved what I did. I loved running workshops for people, teaching them, educating them, training them in running their own businesses, giving them that freedom of choice, that opportunity to make the most of what they've got. So I never had any intention of changing that. I was also one of those people who always said, I don't sell, which of course, let's be honest, is ridiculous because everybody sells, and especially if you run your own business, you sell. If you like it or not, somewhere you're selling. So I was kidding myself to some degree. But I knew where my passion was. My passion was helping other people succeed. And I hadn't seen the correlation between the two until I finally got involved, learned more about it, and then began to see that actually everything that I'm doing now and everything network marketing is about is helping other people succeed. Because the only way I will be successful is by helping other people be successful. And once that clicked, this whole world opened up to me, and it's just been a joy ever since. Because the other thing that tied into that is, I don't know if you remember having dreams or hopes that you somewhere along your life might have shelved and gone, well, that will always be a dream, but that's never going to happen for me, or I need to win the lottery for that to happen, or whatever. Or whether you are still young enough that you have things where you think, oh, wouldn't it be amazing if one day I could? But you don't, deep down inside, you don't think you can? Well, I hate that. The bottom line is I hate that. I believe we should all take those dreams and ideas and hopes and wishes and look at our lives going, how can I make that happen? What can I do? So my whole life is aimed at helping myself and my family and the people around me and the people I work with claim back everything they ever dreamt of having and looking at how they can achieve that. And the interesting thing is with a network marketing business, it is possible. It really is. You can make your dreams come true and tie it in with your life. And that is just a wonderful position to be in. And this is where I'm at now. My job now is to use all my teaching skills, my marketing skills, my training skills, whatever I've got, to help other people succeed in business. But in a very specific business sector, one that is growing. And using health and educating people around health as much as around business to make sure that when they get there, they can actually make the most of it. So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, what else could you ask for in life? I've combined all my passions and my love into one smooth package that I'm using to create a better lifestyle for me, myself and my family. And I can tell you, just so you know how this happened, when around my 40th birthday, my younger daughter was just a few months old, I had my children quite late. My husband threw me this gorgeous party. We had a marquee up in the garden. He put up lights. Friends of mine that I hadn't seen in years had gone to the trouble of travelling from far away, and it was really, it touched me a lot. And I was very emotional, and I stood there. And that was the moment when I looked at my life and I thought, do I want to continue like this? And the fact was that I didn't, because I never had time to see my friends. I just worked because I had to. I worked kids. There was just, and there was no way out, because as the kids came about, we needed more and more money to maintain where we were at. And it was all tied around my husband's and my hours, because we were all trading time for money. So I knew that the only way this was going to change is if I found a way of not just trading my time for money, but creating more hours in the day, effectively. I knew I couldn't do that, but leveraging my time has made it possible. So now I'm 7 years later. I get to exercise pretty much every day. Well, if I was more disciplined, I'd be exercising every day. As it stands, I exercise most days. In classes with other people, for the social aspect, for the connection, for the networking, for the fun of it. I have time to catch up with my friends again. I have quality of life. I am fitter, healthier than I've probably been in years, if not ever. I'm more aware of what I put inside my body, and I enjoy that. I'm educating my children around health and a healthy, happy lifestyle. And I'm building up this amazing business and sharing this with you. At the moment, this is a big one. My goal is now for my husband to retire very, very soon. We're in our mid-40s. Well, he's closer to mid than I am. But I want him to retire long before retirement age, and that's up to me to create this big, big income with USANA. It's created a fantastic second income. Now my job is to make it a fantastic first income, and that's what I'm working on. So here's my journey. Wish me luck. If you want to join me on the next phase, I would love to have you. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.